Good evening, students. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
So where are others? Any idea? We shall get started. So the last concept that we discussed was the hollow cylinder and cone, right? So the next concept that we will discuss is so write it down. The next concept we are going to discuss is about sphere. Right. So when you talk about a sphere, how do you define it? So if I take a shape like this, sphere is basically in space. So sphere is a shape in space where all the points are equidistant from a fixed point called as the center. Right. And the constant distance is called as the radius. Right. Now, the next question. The diameter. Okay. So what does the diameter mean here? So if I take a sphere, if we draw a line segment joining 2 points on here and through the center, we call it as a diameter. This obviously know diameter is going to be equal to 2 times the radius. Now the question, what is going to be the so what is the surface area of the sphere? So that is going to be equal to 4 pi into r square. Right? So is there any doubt in this? What is going to be the volume of the sphere? So volume of the sphere will be equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Right? Next. Are you all able to hear me? I just need some response. Are you all able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
So the next concept is hemisphere, right? So what is hemisphere? Hemisphere is half of a sphere. That is, when a sphere is there, which is broken into two equal parts, it is called as a hemisphere. So if I take a bowl like this, right, then this is going to be called as the hemisphere. So if this distance is r, this distance will also be r, right? Now, what is going to be the area of a hemisphere? To be 2 pi square area of sphere will be equal to 2 pi r square pi r 3 pi r square. Okay. And lastly, we have something called as a spherical shell. So shell basically means a hollow surface, right? So what does a spherical shell look like? Suppose I where it has this amount of thickness, okay? And if I call the internal radius to be small r and external radius to be capital R, okay? It's going to be 4 pi into capital R square minus small r square. So make a note of this. Okay. Now, two 83 in your MTG 10. So we have a hollow sphere in which the circus motorcyclist performs a stunt has a diameter of 7 meter. Find the area available to the motorcyclist for riding. So there is a hollow sphere. And in that hollow sphere, there is a motorcyclist trying to take a turn along the perimeter. Right. So the diameter is given as 7 meter, which implies the radius is going to be equal to 3.5 meter. Find the area available for the motorcyclist. So area is going to be how much? It is 4 pi r square. So 4 into pi is 22 by 7 into r square is 3.5 into 3.5. So this 3.5 you can write it as 7 by into 7 by 2, 7 and 7 will get cancelled. This will go 2 times. So it will be 80 into 7. So 88 into 7, it is going to give us 100 and not 88, 44 into 7. Sorry. Two into 7. So 22 into 7 is 154 meters square. Okay. Next. So 11th one is a hemispherical dome of a building needs to be painted. If the circumference of the base of the dome is 17.6 meters, so there is a dome like this. If I take this radius to be as 17.6 meter, so find the if the cost of painting is rupees 500 centimeters square. So 2 by r is 17 implies 2 into 22 by 7 into r is going to be equal to 17.6. It is going to be 8.8. So 22 means it will go 0.4. So r will be equal to 2.8 centimeter. Now you're going to paint only this part. So you're going to paint only the curved surface area. So the curved surface area is here going to be, right? the curved surface area is going to be 2 pi r square. So 2 into pi is 22 by 7. Into r square is 2.8 into 2.8. This will cancel this 0.8. So 44 into 0.4 into 2.8. When you multiply everything, the answer comes out to be 49.28 meters square. So here if you observe, this is not in terms of centimeter. Here, this 2.8 is in terms of meter. So 28 meters square, right? So 1 meter square is how many centimeters square? What did they say? So 1 meter square is 10,000 centimeters square. Accepted? Because 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So squaring on both the sides, we get 1 meter square is equal to 10 power 4 centimeter square. This 10 power 4 we can write as 10 power 2 into 10 power 2 centimeter square. So 10 power 2 centimeter square is 100 centimeter square. So 100 centimeter square will cost you 5 rupees. So 10,000 centimeters square will cost you 500 rupees. Meaning 49.28 multiplied with 500 will be the cost. Okay. Let's do the next one. So read the 12th question and tell me how to do that. So the internal and external diameters of hollow hemispherical vessel are 24 centimeter and 25 centimeter respectively. If the cost of painting 1 centimeter square of surface area is 0.05, find the total cost of painting the vessel all over. So we have one diameter like this. Okay. So 20 centimeter, capital R is 20 centimeter. Right. So where will you paint it? Only the external part. Right. So how to calculate the total surface area of the vessel? Okay, these are the diameters, I'm sorry, D and capital D. Guys, if you're not going to discuss or talk, right, I'll not be able to focus. And there is no point in this class. So radius will be 12 centimeter, capital R will be 12.5 centimeter. So how to calculate the total surface area? So total surface area will be equal to the surface area of inner hemisphere plus the surface area of external hemisphere plus the area of shaded region. Right. So what is going to be the surface area of inner hemisphere? It will be 2 pi r square plus surface area of external hemisphere will be 2 pi r square plus pi into capital R square minus small r square. So if you calculate all these values, so we can take this 2 pi into r square plus capital R square plus pi into r square minus small r square. So it is 2 into 22 by 7 into small r square is 144. This is going to be 0.5 the whole square plus this is going to be 22 by 7 into 12.5 square minus 12 square. Right. So when you solve this, you're going to get the area in terms of centimeter square. Once you get area in terms of centimeter square, what have they given? 1 centimeter square is going to cost you 0.05 rupees. Right. So this much area will cost you area multiplied with this rupees. See, are you able to understand or not?
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
Which happening?
I can't hear you properly sir, now.
Okay. Is it better?
Yes, sir.
How is
Now I
Ah. Okay. Next. So 13th one we'll see. A toy is in the form of a right circular cylinder with a hemisphere on one end and a cone on the other end. The height and the radius of the base of the cylindrical part are 13 centimeter and 5 centimeter respectively. The radius of the hemisphere and the base of the conical part are same as that of the cylinder. Calculate the surface area of the toy if the height of the cone is 12 centimeter. Okay. So when they say surface area, they're asking us, when they say surface area, they're asking us the total surface area. Okay. So let us draw the diagram. So there is a cylinder of height 13 centimeter and radius 5 centimeter. You have a hemispherical bowl here and a cone. Okay, this is going to be 5 centimeter and the height of the cone is going to be, and the height of the cone is 12 centimeter. Okay. So this is also going to be that is 5 centimeter. Now tell me, when we want the total surface area of this cone, so how are we going to calculate? I mean, total surface area of the shape. So since it is a closed shape, right? Where can you cover all these things? Only the external parts, right? So for that, we will calculate the curved surface area of hemisphere. How much is it going to be? It is going to be 2 pi r square, or 2 into pi is going to be 22 by 7 into r square is 25. Right? So this will give you 50 into 25 is going to be, sorry, 44 into 25 or 50 into 22 is going to be 1100 divided by 7 centimeters square. Similarly, if I take the curved surface area of the cylinder, what is it going to be? Curved surface area of the cylinder is going to be 2 pi RH. So that will be equal to 2 into 22 by 7 into R is 5 into H is 13. So when you add all these things, when you multiply, you will get 2860 divided by 7 centimeters square. Similarly, what is going to be the curved surface area of the cone? Right? It is going to be pi into R into L. That is 22 by 7 into R is going to be 5 into, how to find the slant height? Slant height will be 13 because 5, 12 and 13 are Pythagorean triplets into 13. So when you multiply everything, you are going to get the answer as 1430 divided by 7 centimeters square. Okay. So when you add all the three areas, that is going to give you the surface area of this shape. So add all the three, you'll get the answer. So make a note of this. Okay. Now the illustration number 14 is, what is the volume of a cube if the edge of the cube is 4 centimeters? So the edge is 4 centimeter. What is going to be the volume? We know that the volume of the cube is equal to a cube, right? So we will be equal to 4 into 4 into 4. That is going to give you 64 centimeter cube. 15th. The length of a cold storage is double its breadth. So there is a cold storage. L is 2 times the breadth. Okay. And its height, sorry. And its height is 3 meters. So L is equal to 2B, breadth is B only, height is given as 3 meters. Right. The area of its 4 walls, including the doors, is 108 centimeters square. The area of its 4 walls means they have given you which side? They have given you the lateral surface area as 108 meters square. Okay. Now what we need to do is we need to find its volume. So volume is equal to how much? So volume of a cuboid is how much? It is length into breadth into height. Right. So length is 2b, breadth is b, and the height is 3. This is equal to how much? So we have an unknown b. So how to find that? How to find the breadth? I mean, the length and breadth. So for that only they gave us the lateral surface area. So when you take the lateral surface area, it is going to be 2 into L plus B into H. Right. So this will be equal to 108. So L plus B into height I'll substitute as 3 will be equal to 54. So this will cancel this 18 times. We know that L plus B is equal to 18. So 3B is equal to 18 implies B is equal to 6 meter. If B is 6, L will be equal to 12. So take this and substitute it here. 12 into 6 into 3, which is going to give us 36 into 6. That is going to be 216 meter cube. This is the volume of this particular cube. Okay. Now, the 16th one. The wall of length 10 meter was built across an open ground. The height of the wall is 4 meter and the thickness of the wall is 24 centimeter. If this wall is to be built up with bricks whose dimensions are 24 into 12 into 8, how many such bricks would be required? So we will first calculate the volume of wall. The wall is taking the shape of a cuboid. And then we will divide that with the number of that with the volume of each brick. That will give you the total number of bricks that are required. So volume of wall is how do you calculate? It is going to be length into breadth into height. So length is how much? 10 into height is 4 and this is going to be 24. So 24 is in terms, observe one thing. 24 is in terms of centimeter. So converted to meter, it will be 0.24. Okay. So 10 into 0.24 is going to be 2.4 into 4. That is going to give us 9.6 centimeter cube.
Sir, it's meter cube, sir.
Correct. 9.6 meter cube. Right. So it is 9.6 meter cube. And actually, what we can do is to solve the problem faster, we need not multiply it. So since the dimensions of the bricks are given in terms of centimeter, it is advisable that we convert meter to centimeter. So length is 10 meter. So it is going to be 1000 centimeter multiplied with height is 4 meters. So that is going to be 400 centimeter. And width is going to be 24 centimeters. So let's leave it as it is. Similarly, volume of brick is how much? Or each brick is how much? It is 24 into 12 into 8. And here also everything is in terms of centimeter. So number of bricks is equal to volume of wall divided by the volume of brick. So volume of wall is how much? 24 into 400 into 1000 divided by volume of brick is going to be 24 into 12 into 8. So 24 and 24 are gone. This goes 3 times, 100 times, 50, 4, 25, 2, and this will cancel this 500 times. So how much will you get? 125 00 divided by 3. So 4166.661. So it is going to be 4166.67 bricks. So if you round it off, since this number is greater than 5, you will need 4167 bricks. Okay. So look at the example number 17. The volume of cylinder is 448 pi centimeter cube. Volume of cylinder is 448 pi centimeter cube. And the height is 7 centimeter. Find its lateral surface area and the total surface area. So the lateral surface area of cylinder is 2 pi RH. And the total surface area is equal to 2 pi RH plus 2 pi R square. Okay. Here we have pi R square H as this value. So pi R square H is equal to 448 pi. So pi and pi will get cancelled. R square into height is going to be 7. 448 here. So this will cancel this. 64 times. So R will be equal to 8 centimeter. So if you substitute it here, 2 pi R if I take out, you will have R plus H. So 2 into 22 by 7 into R is 8 into 8 plus 7. So 2 into 22 by 7 into 8 into 15. So when you multiply this, how much are we going to get? So this is going to, oh, sorry, I calculated the total surface area first. So first, if I calculate the lateral surface area, it is going to be 2 into 22/7 into R is 8 into height is 7. So cancel it. So 16 into 22. So 16 into 22 is how much? You will get 352 centimeters square. Okay, this would be equal to 754.28 centimeters square. See, calculation part, I'm leaving it to you. Okay, I'm trusting that you guys will try and get back if there is any doubt. So try it out.
Okay, sir.
Mm. 18. For two cylinders A and B, the ratio of the length of A to that of B is 3:1. So LA is to LB is equal to 3:1. And the ratio of diameter of A, so diameter of A is to diameter of B is 1:2. Calculate the volume of A to that of B. So volume of A by volume of B is equal to pi R A square HA divided by pi R A square R B square into HB. So pi and pi are gone. So can I write it as RA divided by RB the whole square into HA divided by HB? So RA divided by RB is 1 divided by 2 the whole square into HA divided by HB will be 3/1. So 3 divided by 4 is going to be the required answer. So answer is 3:4. So let us look at the 19th one. The ratio of curved surface area to the total surface area of a right circular cylinder. So curved surface area is to total surface area of a right circular cylinder is 1:2. Find the volume of the cylinder if its total surface area is 616 centimeters square. So TSA is given as 616 centimeters square. Then volume is going to be how much is what the question is. So curved surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi RH. This total surface area is 2 pi R into R plus H is equal to 1:2. So 2 pi R and 2 pi R will get cancelled. So H divided by R plus H is equal to 1/2, which implies 2H is equal to R plus H, which implies H is equal to R. And they have given the total surface area of the cylinder as 616. So 2 pi H into 2H is equal to 616. which implies this will go 308 times. It is 154. So 22 by 7 into h square is 154. This will cancel this 7 times, which implies h square is equal to 49, or h will be equal to 7 centimeter. So when the height is 7 centimeter, now you can say that the radius is also 7 centimeters. So volume is going to be how much? Volume is pi r square h. So r square is 7 into 7 into height is 7. So 154 into 7 is equal to how much? It will be 1078 centimeter cube. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So how many are over? Now we'll do the 20th one. Now look at the 20th one. Two cylindrical vessels are filled with oil. The radius of one vessel is 15 centimeter and its height is 25 centimeter. So R1 is 15 centimeter and the height of the first one is 25 centimeter. The radius and height of the other vessel are 10 centimeter and 18 centimeter respectively. So R2 is equal to 10 centimeter and H2 is equal to 18 centimeter. Find the radius of the cylindrical vessel 30 centimeter in height, which will contain the oil of the two given vessels. So there is a third vessel whose height is 30 centimeter. We need to find its radius if the volume of it is V1 plus V2. So what is the value of V1? Pi R1 square H1. So 22 by 7 into R1 square is 15 into 15 into H1 is 25. Okay. So what is going to be the volume of the second vessel? 22 by 7 into R1 square is 10 into 10 into H2 is 18. Right. So pi R3 square H3 will be equal to 15 into 15 into 25 pi plus 10 into 10 into 18 pi. So pi is going to get cancelled. R3 square into H3 is how much? It is going to be 30 is equal to 15 into 15 into 25 plus 10 into 10 into 18. This goes 2 times, 3 times, 6 times. That's it. So 10. So 3 is there, we cancel the 6 times, 1 time, and here it will go 2 times. Right? Which implies R3 square is equal to 25 into 15 is 375 plus 12 into 10 is 120 divided by 2. So how much is it going to be? So R3 square will be equal to 375 plus 120 is going to be 495 divided by 2. Right? 495 divided by 2 will be 24,247.5. So R3 will be equal to, so 15 square is 225, 16 square is 256. So it will be somewhere between these two. So since it is closer to 256, the answer will be 15 point something. So answer is 15.73 centimeter. So 21. A right circular cone of height 4 centimeter has a curved surface area of 47.1 centimeter square. Find its volume. Yeah. So right circular cone of height 4 centimeter has a curved surface area of 47.1. So pi RL is 47.1 centimeter. Sorry, centimeter square. Find its volume. So volume is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Into L is going to be root of r square plus h square. So it will be root of r square plus 16 is 47.1 centimeter square.
So then you should erase the L here, sir. This L we have to erase and write it as R, no, sir.
It is R actually. My R is
Oh,
This is
okay.
R. Okay, I'll do one thing. If it is confusing, I'll write it like this. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So R into root of R square plus 16 square, sorry, R square plus 16 will be equal to 47.1 into 7 divided by 22. Okay. So how much is this going to be? So they have taken it as 3.14. No? So let's take it as 3.14 and see. Okay. This value, how much are we going to get? 47.1 and 3.14. So 3 into, if you see 3 into 15 is 45. So it should be somewhere closer to 15. So 3.14 into 15, how much is it going to give us? 7. 6 plus 3, 13. 16. Zero, 7. So it's coming out to be 47.7. Is it 47.7 they gave? They gave 47.1. No? 20. So 522 only, no? So 5 plus 2, 7. Then there is no carry. So it will be 15. Carry forward. Yeah, 47.1 is coming. So answer is going to be 15 here. So R squaring on both the sides, we get R square into R square plus 16 is equal to 225. So how to solve this? You will have R power 4 plus 16 R square is equal to 225. Now what you can do is you can take R square as X square. That implies X square plus 16 minus 225 is equal to 16X R square as X, sorry. X square plus 16X minus 225 will be equal to 0. So when you factorize it, what will you get? So you will have X square plus 25X minus 9X minus 225 is equal to 0. So X into X plus 25 minus 9 into X plus 25 is equal to 0. So X will be equal to 9 or X will be equal to minus 25. But what is X? X is R square. So R square is equal to 9 or R square is minus 25. So R square is equal to minus 25 is eliminated. R square is equal to 9 implies R will be equal to 3. Right. So that implies R will be equal to 3. So what are we asked to find? We are asked to find the volume. So volume is going to be 1 by 3 into pi R square into H. H is 4. So 66 into 4 divided by 7. Okay. So 22nd. Determine the volume of conical tin. Oh, sorry guys, I think time is up. So the class, right? You sit and work on the assignment part tomorrow. And we'll continue
Okay,
with the
sir.
remaining problems on Saturday.
Okay, sir.
Okay, then I'll
Okay,
see you.
sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.